In this video, top speed is not everything. Yamaha is perfect, says Pecco BAGNAIA. Lin Jarvis talks about re-signing Fabio Quartararo and VR46 Yamaha. And Stewards explain why Taka Nakagami was not given a penalty. My name is Sankalp and this is your Racing News Fix. After his super short Catalan GP, unlike Taka Nakagami and Aleix Rins, Pecco BAGNAIA was thankfully back on the track testing at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia. As per usual, Ducati brought a lot of new toys for their riders to play with, but the most talked about one was the new fairing. Pecco said, "We tested different things and parts, the biggest of which was the fairing." Jack Miller described the feeling with the new fairing as if he was riding a whole new bike in a good way, while Pecco didn't let much out. Pecco said, "It worked pretty well. I'm quite happy with it, but for the moment we are just testing it." The new fairing seems to be somewhere between last year's and this year's fairing, which means while it compromises the handling by a tiny bit, it ups the acceleration by a chunk. Pecco continued, "It can help us not lose too much in terms of handling and offers more top speed, but I prefer less top speed and better handling this year. That's the main thing now, and Yamaha is the perfect bike in this sense." When asked about what he wants from his bike and which areas of development does he want Ducati to work on, Pecco said, "At the moment, they have better handling. We can clearly see that the top speed is not everything. We have improved this area with the new fairing this year, but we need more edge grip that the Yamaha has and we are working on it." Yamaha themselves are having a weird year so far. Their bike is the slowest through the speed traps, but somehow their reigning world champion rider is leading the standings. And thankfully for them, they were able to convince Fabio Quartararo to stay with them for another 2 years. Also, they are losing their satellite team next year with no immediate prospects of a new one. And in a recent interview, Lin Jarvis was asked about all these things. Starting with the re-signing of the reigning world champion, Jarvis said, "He was disappointed at the beginning of this season. We were disappointed that we couldn't give him a more powerful engine. So the important thing was to convince him of this commitment to the future. Ensuring something in the racing world is always very difficult. What we can guarantee is commitment, investment and desire, more people and different people, a different way of working for the future." Hinting at the future prospect of a VR46 Yamaha satellite team, Lin Jarvis continued, "I think we can imagine having a contract with Valentino in Motogp. At the moment, it is not possible, but we do a lot of things with VR46. Vale is a brand ambassador for us and there's a motivation to do so, but not right now." And after harsh criticism in the rider interviews and all over social media, the MotoGP stewards have explained that the claim Nakagami had been reckless on the brakes and would not have made the corner was countered by video evidence. The explanation from the stewards read, "The established threshold for such incidents to incur a penalty is for a rider to clearly be seen carrying too much speed with no reasonable expectation of making the corner. Nakagami gained a number of positions in acceleration to move forward from his grid position. He was judged to have braked at a similar time as the riders around him, gaining no significant distance on the brakes. Rider number 30 then lost the front and crashed, with motorcycle and the rider thereafter making contact with Rins and BAGNAIA. Therefore, on the basis of the evidence provided by multitude of angles available to the stewards, including footage from the helicopter, it was judged to be a racing incident with no further action to be taken." Was it a racing incident or should there have been a penalty for Taka Nakagami? Let's chat in the comments below. I made it very clear where I stood on this matter on Twitter. Head over there to get involved. If you made it till here and still are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. And don't forget to check out these 2 videos which I know you will enjoy.